Hi guys, this is iNetwork 365 and in this video I'll be showing you how to install Windows 10 version 2004, and after the installation I'll be showing you how to disable certain services which will speed up the Windows 10 performance, because most of the people after installing Windows 10 they have experienced that it is very slow, uh, and it consumes more RAM, and also when you go to the task manager it will always be on 100. So to prevent this problem, I'll be showing you how to disable those services. So for now, in this video, I'm using a VirtualBox. So in the real environment, you will boot from USB, or else you'll boot from the DVD drive. Okay, so once you boot up, you will see this screen. Let me maximize. Okay, you will see this screen, and in this screen, make sure that you select United States, and the keyboard also is United States. In case if you change this keyboard language, your keyboard settings will be changed. So click next, then click install now. Okay, so in this menu, if you have a Windows 10 license key, you can enter over here. uh, but now I don't have any license, so I'll be selecting I don't have a product key, and I'll click this. And here there are list of versions. So for this video I'll be selecting Windows 10 Pro. But by default, when you're purchasing any laptops or any computers, it comes with Windows 10 home version. So in this video I'll be showing you how to install Windows 10 Pro, and click next. So accept the license agreement, and here if I'm upgrading Windows 10 to a new version, I can use this option, but since this is a fresh installation, I'll be using the second option, custom install Windows only. And in here I'll just leave it as by the default settings, but if you want you can create partitions over here by clicking new, but just for the purpose of this video I'll click next. So for the purpose of this video I have skipped the installation part, and so now it's installing updates. So you can click restart now. Okay, so in here it's again asking to select the region, so click yes. So in here I'm going to select keyboard layout as default US, but if you want you can select the keyboard layout according to your country, but for me I'm comfortable with US, so I'll be selecting the default and click yes. So if you want to add extra keyboard layout, so you can add here, but I'm going to skip. in here it's asking to select the internet connection. So currently I don't have internet connection in this virtual box, so I will click I don't have internet. Okay, in this step I will click continue with limited setup. So in here it's asking who's going to use this PC, so I'm going to type admin. So it is asking to enter a password. So for this video I'll just leave it as default. So in here it is asking regarding the privacy. So if you want, you can leave it as default, but I will turn off these things. I don't want them running in my background. And I'll click accept. Okay, so in this part is asking, do I want to keep my history? So example, like if I browse internet or the apps which I use, everything will be recorded locally and it will be sent to the Microsoft account. So I don't want this option, so I will click no. So in here I don't want Cortana, so I'll click not now. So now it is in this part it is creating my profile, my desktop, my documents, pictures, videos, all these things will be created. Okay, so now the profile is created and you can see now it is asking to select yes or no. So this means like if I click yes, so the other computers in the network, they will be able to see my computer name in the network. So I don't want this thing for now, so I'll click no. Okay, so now the installation is completed. So from now on I'll be showing you how to optimize Windows 10 speed. So the first thing, you should go to the services. So click on start, type service, open the services. Okay, so from here type sysmain, so it is sys, and you can find here it is running. So what this sysmain does is like it consumes most of your RAM and it will slow down your computer. So this is one of the main service for the reason that Windows 10 is slowing down. But in case if you're using SSD hard disk, I will not recommend you to disable this option. But if you're just using a normal regular hard disk, so I will advise to turn off this option. So double click on this. So you can see by default is automatic startup time. So click that and click disable and click stop. Apply. Okay. So close this. Okay. So the next step, I will show you how to increase your boot up time. So normally in Windows 10, when you're booting your computer, it will take too long. So if you can see here on my computer in this PC, I have only C drive. So I will advise you to create two partitions. So to create a partition, just right click on this PC and click manage. Click on disk management. Okay, so this is my hard disk 50 GB. So I will right click on the C drive and click shrink volume. Okay, so just for the purpose of this video, I'll just type 20 here, 22 GB, and click shrink. Okay, so now you can see there is an unallocated space, this black color icon. So right click on this and click new simple volume, click next, next, next. So if you want, you can give a drive name. So I will just give us data, and I'll leave everything as default, and click next and finish. Okay, so when I minimize now, you can see that I have my second partition, which is 22 GB. Okay, and the other thing I will advise, soon after you create the partition, I will advise you to change the location of desktop, downloads, documents, pictures, and music and videos. So to do this, you should right click on desktop, click properties, location. So I will change the location E drive, apply. So it is asking me, do I want to create on the E drive? Click yes, again yes, and OK. So same thing you should do one by one for this all. So I'll just make it fast. Okay, so pictures, music, videos, I'll just leave like that. But if you want, you can do the same thing for these three things. Okay, so now you can see that if I create any file in the desktop, it will be saved in the E drive. So if I go to the E drive, users, admin, and you can see here desktop, and this is the file which I created. Okay, so the reason why I did this is, like, normally not at the beginning, but after some time you will notice that your Windows 10 to boot up the computer, it will take too long. The reason is because you have so many files in C drive. So I will advise you not to save more files in the C drive. Make sure that you're saving on your E drive. So for this reason, I made desktop, downloads, and documents. I changed the location to the E drive, so that whatever you download will be saved on your second partition. Okay, so after this, okay, next part I will show you how to disable Cortana. So to disable Cortana, you have to click start, type group policy. Okay, so click on edit group policy. So you can see here computer configuration and user configuration. So double click on computer configuration, and under computer configuration you will find administrative templates. Click on Windows components and go to search. Double click on search, and in here you should find allow Cortana. So double click on this and click disable. So Cortana service will be stopped. Okay, so next we have to disable background service. So you have to click start, type background apps. I'm sorry, it should be background apps. So click on background apps. So by default on your background you will be having this apps running. So you should click off, so that it will increase your speed. But in case if you are using SSD, like I told you earlier, you don't need to do these options. But if you're just using a regular hard disk, I will advise you to use this option. So click on background apps. Okay, from here click on diagnostic and feedback. then scroll all the way down and make sure this is selected never. Okay, so close this. And the last step for this video, click on your Explorer, right click on this PC and click Properties. So from here click Advanced System Settings. So under Performance click Settings, click Advanced and click Change. So untick this option, select your C drive, select your E drive, and in here we will give a virtual RAM. So to give a virtual RAM, you should multiply your RAM, your physical RAM, by 1.5. So in that case, let's open the calculator. So I have 6 GB of RAM, so 6000 multiplied by 1.5, so it is 9 GB. So I'll give my initial RAM 9 GB and also my maximum RAM 9 GB. So I'll click set, OK, OK, apply and OK. So make sure you restart it, but just for this video I'll click restart later. So once you restart, you will notice that your computer is fast, and since you have added virtual RAM also, so you'll notice a big difference in your computer. Okay, so that's all about this video. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. So please subscribe and like this video. Thank you.